one more story here. South Beach does not want no more spring breakers. It is spring break right now, pretty much. Or it's gonna be the 10th when this drops. So is it spring break right now for the youngins out there?
I think it starts next week.
Yeah, isn't it March break coming up?
Yeah.
It's March break now, right?
About to be, I think.
Not right now, but next
week.
This week that's coming up.
Yeah.
So this is a new story from, where are we here? Insider Edition. Let's see what they're saying here.
Those are police patrolling Miami's South Beach on ATVs as spring break gets into full swing. We've told you how authorities are trying to keep crime down with clever PSAs, saying Miami was breaking up with spring breakers, so they should stay away. But is it working? Amber Cogliano finds out firsthand.
Last year, spring break in Miami Beach looked like this.
That's unruly.
This year, it looks like this. A massive police presence and few spring breakers.
So we are on the famous Ocean Drive.
Yo, they killed it
here
eh?
in Miami.
You know what? I'm gonna play the PSA that they had. The PSA is crazy. They're like, don't come here, man.
That's crazy, man.
Can't be jumping on random cars.
It's called
Hey,
Miami.
we need to talk.
Miami
This
Beach is breaking up a spring break.
Isn't working anymore.
And it's not us. It's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach.
Hitting up the spa or checking out a new restaurant.
You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
Do you even remember what happened last March?
That was our breaking point.
We love
so
hip-hop.
We're breaking up with you.
And don't try to
They're breaking
apologize and
up.
come crawling back. This isn't safe, so we're done.
And just so you know, we're serious.
This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted
We
beach
love
access.
DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for drug possession and violence.
We're definitely
Whatever
not
it
going
takes,
there.
Because it's time to move on.
It's time to move on.
Maybe we can talk when you're done with your spring break phase, but until then.
Whoa.
We love hip-hop.
That was a crazy
That was
Wait, is this
that's a sick commercial still. That
Is
had
this-
me like, I ain't going.
Bro, that sold me on communism. I'm like, yo, like, okay, curfews, yeah.
Yo, is this
yeah.
actually
Great
from the-
commercial.
$100 parking tickets.
Is
They
this
deserve
actually
it.
from the state or is this like a parody?
No, this is from
City of Miami.
This is from the City of Miami
Yeah.
Beach TV from their YouTube channel. Okay, and it was
Wow.
also something that was playing on their TV stations and stuff like that. They're serious. It's fun. It's a funny commercial, well produced,
Amazing.
right? But they're serious. We're breaking up with you guys that are coming from all you other places, jumping on top of cars.
As they should.
You know what I'm saying? Committing essay on the girls and all types of stuff. Like, it gets crazy.
Yes.
You remember Girls Gone Wild?
Yeah.
That's
That's where it
where it came from.
That's where-
Where it
yeah.
originated from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Well, Freaknik's Atlanta, but still.
fam, it gets wild. I've been there for Memorial Day weekend, which is
Yeah.
in May. Okay. And while I was there, I was watching groups of guys chasing girls on the beach who had bikinis on and like big ass booties, like chasing them with like, I guess, camcorders and stuff at the time, right? Like, it was like running, like 4 guys running down the beach. Like, oh my God. Like, just debauchery, fam.
Yeah.
And that was Memorial Day weekend. That wasn't spring break. Spring break is probably 10 times worse.
All the youngins and drunks.
First time drinkers.
Oh, ODing everywhere.
Oh, the
Madness.
amount of puke that's probably
A lot of-
around.
and you know what it is too? A lot of these, like Girls Gone Wild, a lot of these women from Girls Gone Wild, they're people's moms now.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, a lot of it's like people don't want these things reoccurring anymore. They want it actually gone.
They don't want to send their kids to do what they did.
Like, Mom, you used to go there and
That's how I got here. Aren't I a spring break maybe?
I love how they did it in such a passive kind of like
oh man, they
jokey
made
way.
it.
It was
Like,
really
"Oh,
good.
we're breaking up with you.
We're breaking up,
Don't,
man.
please don't come back here. It's okay.
We've grown- Miami has grown up now.
And you also got to keep in mind, there's
It's not
the
us.
residents
It's you.
that live there.
Yeah.
Okay. It's one thing to be like, all right, we don't want to have all this extra police, but if you're somebody who lives in South Beach
Yeah.
and during the rest of the year, you're just having your nice rich life, you're chilling, and then for like 2 weeks straight in March,
Curfew.
like bare youngins come through and just tear the place apart, bro. You're gonna be like, yo, fam, can you guys stop doing this thing over here? Can you find somewhere else to do the spring break thing? Like you're bringing my property value down. Like I don't even want to go outside for 2 weeks. I leave and go to the cottage because I know all these kids are coming to town.
Safety hazard.
Yeah.
Nah, it's disgusting.
There's people puking up in front of my lawn. Like, nah, B.
A lot of ODing. Probably a lot of kids lose their life.
Yeah. If I'm a resident over there, I'm like, get these guys out of here. B. Get them out of here, fam. Like, think about like downtown Toronto. There used to be a club district. We spoke about this off camera last week.
Of course.
The club district was right there in Richmond and Adelaide. Bare clubs up and down Adelaide. Bare clubs up and down all the way up Richmond, fam.
Yeah.
They deaded that, fam, because the residents were like, yo, every weekend it turns into a little mini city around here of drunk people.
Yep. And they can't even get in their home after they're like done work.
Yo, bro.
Then you do a night shift and you got a whole lineup in front of your condo.
But I used to think that on the reverse side, why would you move into that area?
Because they're not really from Toronto. Whoever moves there.
Like, why are you going to move on Richmond Street when the club district's there? Like, are you going to complain then? Like,
yeah, because most of the people who live downtown aren't originally from Toronto.
But like, put it over to South Beach. Like, if you live South Beach and you know, like, it's a place known for spring break, why would I even move there? Like, it's expensive.
Yeah, because they're not from Miami.
Or they are, and they want different things than what they're paying for. Because like this has been going on for decades.
It's probably really nice, except for those 2 weeks a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got to manage those 2 weeks, but it's kind of, I think it's good they're putting a stop to it or at least containing it. But at the same time, like, okay, Miami Beach is a separate city from Miami, right? So I'm sure Miami Beach's economy is super reliant on spring breakers coming.
Yes.
That's why they're saying they're breaking up, but like, no, they're just going to charge you $100 parking. They're going to be controlling it more, but they're not saying no. You know what I'm saying?
You brought up a great point because there are some backlash. The local bar owners, a lot of local like vendors and stuff like that. Yeah, alcohol vendors and stuff. They're pissed. They're like, what? Yo, we love that weekend. We make crazy money that weekend.
Yeah.
And you're taking that away, or you're making it harder for them to come through and spend money. Right? After they pay for that $100 parking, you're not going to spend as much in the club. Like for the people who do say, oh, I'll just go anyway. Which to me, you're crazy if you're going anyway, fam.
Mad.
$100. You know what? They did that to friggin' Caravana too. But Caravana still lives.
Yeah.
But they did it to Yonge Street.
Yeah. The Friday night used to be crazy. Car show. You could literally just slap women on their butts and
it was wild.
You're getting
when? Recently?
The early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Late 90s. All the
from the
times I was able to go around.
The last time I seen it was probably 2001.
No. 2006. No, sorry, 2008. Because I remember being out there with the Empire guys, Big Salute to Scandalous, and a few of us were out there having battles and stuff like that on Yonge Street. Right?
Caravana Friday.
I'm talking about the sidewalks are packed with people. Okay, cars are going up and down.
Music playing.
Whatchamacallit, low riders, people sitting on top of their convertibles.
Cars. Americans though too.
Yes,
a lot of
people
Americans.
sitting on outside the sunroofs of their Jeeps and stuff like that, just to see the scenery. Like it was a vibe. And we were out there having a battle, and then shots went off at Dundas Square. We were up by Young and Gerard, and over by Young and Dundas. Shots went off.
2006,
2000
I know exactly.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Who died?
But it was
right.
R.I.P. But like that was still a vibe then. And after a while, they started putting so much cops on the road, fam.
Yeah,
where you're like
stepping in horseshit.
You're stepping in horseshit. Every time you're standing up on the corner, they walk towards you. Can't stay here. Keep it moving. No loitering. And then they just kill the vibe. So now you could just drive. Now Caravan is here still. But you go on Yonge Street on Friday night, you're flying through in your car. Yeah. You can walk by. There's nobody outside.
Well, everyone's in their hotel.
Prior to that incident, like, was it all good? Was there no like vandalism or property damage? Like when everyone was just flooding the street, or it was bare?
No, things were guaning.
Things are guaning for them.
Things are guaning.
Because if you run a city, bro, you don't want that.
Yeah. Can I be real? That weekend, you could get away with literally any.
Yeah, you could do a lot of dumb shit. Yeah.
anything. That's the worst. Like those times was you could get away with. You didn't go home. Put it this way: like if you were a young youth you're on road. Y'all found gal that weekend. You did everything you can to just.
Yeah.
You're just that weekend you can get away with literally.
It's like the purge. It's like the purge. It's like the purge. Like there's no law for the next 24 hours.
Literally,
kind of,
bro.
That's crazy.
And you know who's outside, and then the next day you go actually to Caravana, and it's like daytime, and then nighttime again would come on the Saturday.
Back onto Young Street. Like if you didn't go to the club or before the club, you can go to Young Street on Saturday night, hang out. Then go to the club for a few hours, go jam out at the club, might go pass by Young Street again. People are still outside.
Like
it was kind of like spring breakish in a way, but without the extra people jumping on the cars.
Y'all drinking on Young Street?
What?
And the police are not doing nothing.
Can't say shit.
Fam, I used to drink
in front of them
vodka out the bottle on Young Street. Are you crazy?
And police would see this and they wouldn't say nothing.
They didn't have as much manpower out there.
They're outnumbered.
You could just stash your bottle when you see the 4 police walking down. Okay,
they come on with their vest.
Even with the ball ups, because back then Kush was illegal.
Yeah, I know it was, but we didn't give a shit.
When police weren't like handing out tickets and shit.
Let me show you.
No, I got caught up one time.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. But let me show you where I got it. I got it on Eglinton when it was Kitty Carnival. Because you have the week before now, you got Kitty Carnival. When you on Eglinton, you got on Egg West. The streets used to be crazier than what what the youngins are seeing. You guys ain't seen that.
We don't really have like a crazy street.
You guys missed that.
You guys missed that, bro.
What is we don't have like our era doesn't
you guys
have
have no memories. I'm so sorry for you guys.
No, I'll show you what you guys have.
Talking about. I was
and for the listening audience, I'm holding up the phone. That's what you guys have.
That's your
you have
memories.
Instagram, okay?
Right? That's your carnival.
That's your trade-off.
The street was crazy. There was a live stream on Friday. Like everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about it.
We were really there.
Everybody was on Twitch last night.
we were really there. One time the boy them caught me and the man them, and like I think I just had the weed out because I didn't give a shit. Had the weed out. Boy them come up behind us and like, hey, what's going on? Turn around.
Smoking pot over there?
Yeah. You know how this area is because Eglinton is little Jamaica, dog. I even said it. I go, bro, you're really gonna arrest me for this weed right now? Like it's little Jamaica, dog. He's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do because my other guys they seen me come up to you guys, right? He goes, wrap it up and throw it over the fence. You could go back and get it. Okay.
Wow.
I just literally threw it right through the fence where I could put back my hand through and get it back. I just did that. But that's how it is on that weekend. You can literally get away with anything.
I was on Young Street, like walking down. I had some weed on me. I don't remember even what I did. I think, I was smoking. Right?
Yeah.
I thought I was cool because I used to be one of those guys. I'll smoke anywhere before weed was legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm there walking down Young Street, puffing my spliff. Police was like, hey, what are you doing? What's that smell? I try to cup the spliff or whatever. They hem me up against the wall, found like a half quarter in my pocket. They're like, what's this? Like that used to be like, you get scared when they find weed on you.
Yeah,
what's this? Like, oh my God, am I going to go to jail?
You're going to
they're
jail.
like, okay, they just take the weed. All right, get out of here. And then let me go. But like those times when you get caught with weed, you're like, oh no.
Oh my God. But because it's that weekend, because it's Caravana weekend,
that's so crazy.
You get away with it.
Yeah, but like imagine, fam. Like sidetrack, no sidetrack. Like you get caught, they smell you smoking. What's that smell?
Bro.
And you're like, oh. Like that used to be us back in the day.
We have to run.
Like
you're running from the white house.
Now you're just walking past cops on a horse smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like
spark it right in front of them.
You guys have it good, fam. I don't want to be the old head who says that. But you guys have it good, bro.
We do. Nice.
Like I've seen mans on parole on Instagram smoking big blunts. I'm like, yeah, weed's legal. Why not?
Do you like in terms of the legalization of weed? Do you feel like it would have been better to decriminalize it and let weed be distributed by like anyone, or do you think it's good that they have the government dispensaries?
This government shit is trash.
They're trying to kill you. You don't know what they're putting in.
Yeah.
And then I bet you the farmers are really getting them weed and really setting the real piff to us, anyways.
So. I don't want to diss any of the I don't want to say too much because. To be honest, yeah, big salute to Diamond Club.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're not. But they're not.
Don't say too much. We can't say too much. But listen, big salute to everybody over there. Spring break. I know, right?
See, back in our day, we could have said what we want.
I know, right? Listen, we
get canceled
gotta
by
pay
a
the
small
bills
cap. Small cap come around
and we're in these internet streets. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh yeah, you get a flipping. Guys want to air bomb us with some airstrikes.
Catch a strike in this bitch. Okay, let's get out of here, man.
We love hip hop.